Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the O.Co Coliseum. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Rich Hill is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Brett Gardner strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, left fielder Brett Gardner.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Who's the one to watch, EK?
You know, guys, I'm interested to see if Chase Headley can turn it around a bit. He's still without a home run on the season, but I don't expect that to last much longer. He's got way too much power to stay in a drought for an extended period of time.
Carlos Beltran will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And
one sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double. So a double into the gap has him in.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. First offering on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Yeah, you know, I've seen a couple times with Dixon behind the plate where there was some disagreement on pitches up in the strike zone. Seems to be a polarizing spot for him sometimes. So we'll see if that comes into play.
1 out and a runner on second base. And another foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Valencia is over and he tucks it away for the second out. With a moment now, let's get a quick glance at the Oakland A's defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Mark Teixeira will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin playing.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
0-1.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
And he lays off for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll go after the first in the 190s. 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, designated hitter, Billy Burns.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Lifted the other way to left center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, they need to get on more. They're in the bottom third of the league in OBP, so they need to get runners on base so that they can at least try to put together some big innings.
Coco Crisp will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Pineda's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off, 2-2 now. Three and 2 now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And it really helps having kind of a second leadoff man hitting in that number 2 hole. He's on now with 1 away, and he may get a chance to run in the early going.
Chris Davis will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
This is where I think you need to be content to just move up 90 feet on the base hit. You'll see the right fielder coming on quick. He comes up and delivers a seed to third to get his man trying to take the extra base.
Danny Valencia will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
2 out with the man at first.
Nope.
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Here it is. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Oakland. After one, no score. Starlin Castro will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in
games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Reddick is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him towards the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got the average to 321. No home runs as of yet, and a pair of RBIs. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Didi Gregorius takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
That slider is just devastating against left-handed hitters. I mean, he wasn't even close to that one.
The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. That was looking like it was going to be a fastball on the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging in the dirt. Vogt's got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stephen Vogt strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Stephen Vogt.
Pineda into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Right side and right into the shift. Castro has it and taken it out there for the first out. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Striding into the box, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for him. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Billy Butler will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is taken there by Butler. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Beltran. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Brett Gardner is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. chopped foul over towards the coaching box. It's 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Here's Carlos Beltran. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Third inning, no score to this point. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Full count, 3-2. On deck, Alex Rodriguez. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Inside, he misses ball four.
Not a real good sign here. Already his third walk of the ball game this early on. And that's a sign to me he may not have brought his A game to the ballpark. He's had to work awfully hard out there so far.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Hit slowly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with two outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Man at second here with two away, and standing in the danger is first baseman Mark Teixeira. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Jed Lowry digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Leading up for the A's, second baseman.
Pineda sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, one away.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Marcus Semien will come forward now. Back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Burns. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Well, that's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Here's Coco Crisp standing in. And here's a ball hit in the air. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Brian McCann is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? Had 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Chase Headley is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hitter's count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Chris Davis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Pineda gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Danny Valencia is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
High in the air and deep down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
In now, Stephen Vogt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Teixeira is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Didi Gregorius heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit down the third base line. Valencia over to his left. On to Butler in time, and there are 2 away.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Brett Gardner will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Carlos Beltran stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Well, behind the plate, he might have been more concerned with trying to frame that pitch than he was trying to catch it. You know, they do get the called strike here, but you know what else? They get the pass ball.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
1-2. Here it comes. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
short, hit hard. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Took us a little while, but we've got our first run on the scoreboard here in the fifth. You've got to figure any more they could add on here could really go a long way.
Alex Rodriguez steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And a ball, 1-0. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
Well, that's the importance of having veterans on your ball club. You know, a young guy might have swung at both of those first 2 pitches.
2 out with the man at first. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. In the air out toward right field. Reddick giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 1 and the A's nothing. Josh Reddick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Yeah, Matt. There are the numbers right there. And as of now, they stand tied for second in that category. So the staff has been doing their job all season long, keeping them in just about every ball game. And I'll tell you, it's always nice to know the pitching will keep it close until you can make some noise with the bats.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Teixeira in foul ground and foul. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Beltran has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Now at the plate, Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
well on his way to another good inning right here. And you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And Teixeira able to lay off again as they don't want to give in. It's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. But there to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for out number 1.
And in his last start, these line drives were all finding grass. So far in this one, they're finding leather instead. And as a result, the numbers are going to look a whole lot different in the end.
So 1 away now for Brian McCann. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. Oh, and he throws right over the head of Butler. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And you know this ball is headed up the middle. He makes a good play moving to his left to field it, but then his momentum gets him a little bit off balance, and he winds up throwing it wildly to first.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Line hard, but foul. looking to keep this a one-run game. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Davis. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Chase Headley ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A man on third with 2 down. Shot to third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
The 2-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. Marcus Semien will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Billy Burns will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Nobody out, runner on first. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Pineda pauses. Here it is on 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Yeah, that slider's been real good to him all night long. No reason not to ride that as much as he can.
A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Coco Crisp will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Tough play for Headley. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, I'll tell you what. He may still have a little bit of tread on those tires after all. He may be a step or two slower than when he was in his 20s, but he can still go home to first with the best of them. And he winds up beating that one out.
Chris Davis will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Fernando Rodriguez is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Brett Gardner will stand in here to
This game has flown by.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Here's Carlos Beltran, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And the count will be full. Full count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
1-1. Here it comes. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Danny Valencia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Beltran on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Stephen Vogt will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Smoke on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah,
He hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
To short. Backhanded. Here's Castro for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail things here 2-0. Mark Teixeira will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Fouled straight back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Brian McCann stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will stand in. He flew out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Runners on first with one down. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Over to Butler at first. A double play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Billy Butler will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
To first. Teixeira's got it.
Right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Jed Lowry will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and Lowry's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Marcus Semien will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that pitch count is 88 now. But to me, he looks good to go.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. John Axford come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Chase Headley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. That misses. 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
You know, when you're facing a guy that throws his fastball in the high 90s, you know you're going to have to cheat a little bit. You've got to get things started a little bit earlier than normal. And what happens then, guy throws you something off speed, you're way more susceptible to chasing balls out of the zone, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And there's ball 3.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Here's Brett Gardner now. Hard liner toward short. Oh, and he botches it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Into the box now, Carlos Beltran. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Just a straight steal here, second base. Good throw might have had him, but you see it just sail a bit there, and nice play to pull it in, or that runner on third could have walked home.
Second and third, 2 away. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Alex Rodriguez will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now on the mound, this is one of those at-bats where you have to get this guy to give your team any chance. You have to. Base hit here, it's all over.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment. But he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. Billy Burns will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch on the way. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Gardner. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Coco.
He certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far, and that's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Coco Crisp will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and it'll be a bunt single for Crisp.
The left fielder, number 2.
You know, when a guy's shutting you down, you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
Chris Davis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Cutter runs outside, ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
The 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And with 1 out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you know he's going to be happy to finally come away with that strikeout, but he's so deep into the start right now, and you hate to burn through that many pitches on one hitter as he did right there. Those at-bats, they seem to take a little bit more energy out of you later in the game than maybe back in the first or second inning.
Danny Valencia will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
As a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
Low for ball 1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. That evens it up 1-1. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Now a throw over. Runners back. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Clears this one over toward first. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 2-0. Good night from Oakland.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 5 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Pineda. His record is now 5-1. The loss goes to Rich Hill. He falls to 2-7. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.